Darnell's a very avid member of the karaoke club here at the Alley. A couple nights ago, though, had to have the mic ripped out of his hand because he kept telling the DJ to do Salt and Pepper's Push It. The first time it seemed pretty funny, but when he did it 3 in a row and was doing different movements with his hips, making the other male bowlers feel uncomfortable, eventually had to have the mic ripped out of his hand. Has been banned from karaoke for the next 3 weeks. First bowler in the Alley's history to ever actually be banned from karaoke. The hit Push It by Salt and Pepper is a classic. Opted as a sponsor by the local fast food chain Five Guys Hamburgers. When asked how does he feel about Five Guys, he said, "I've never done 5. I prefer 2 at a time." Interviewers then realized he didn't know we were talking about burgers. Just picked up a penalty. Judges penalized him for making a comment about the bowler he's competing against and the bowler's wife. A rather large couple, somewhat obese. When they walked onto the course, he asked, "Who's sucking whose titties?" Tyroninson, one of the wealthiest bowlers on the circuit, he's been able to pick up a bunch of different sponsors. Hemorrhoid medications, dildos. First man to ever be sponsored by the Rose, sex toy used to stimulate a woman's clitoris. Says he uses it on his butt right before competitions. Tyroninson doesn't put his thumb in the ball. He's one of the few bowlers that does the 2-finger and the stink method. And when asked why did he choose that style to bowl, he said, "That's what I do at home." He was late for a tournament yesterday and actually called in and said, "I've been taken." We didn't know if that was a quote from the famous movie with Liam Neeson, if maybe he'd been kidnapped, but he was actually referring to his anus had been taken. Tyroninson said earlier in the pregame, if he wasn't bowling, he'd probably be doing gymnastics still. His ex-boyfriend was a trainer with the U.S. Olympic team. We're not sure if it was the trainer that was touching everyone in their privates, but we do have an idea. When asked what's it like to travel with the women on tour, he said, "Female bowlers are like female truck drivers. They're not really easy on the eyes, but they're great at catching loads." Strike! Tyroninson celebrated an achievement lately, the first black bowler to have back-to-back 300s in competition with the PBA. When asked how he felt about it, he said, "These crackers can't hit anything with a ball." Next up, Frank, we got Darnell Tyroninson. Collector. When asked in an interview yesterday, he said, "I'm tired of people saying I'm stuffing these gerbils up my ass." Left the interviewer a little confused because I don't think anyone even said he was stuffing the gerbils up his ass. Hit a strike on Scott's doubles today. His partner's getting ready. Looks like he's not going to be doing too much work. He's striking a lot lately. In the lead.